Hey guys, episode 33 of the Bitcoin and crypto portfolio series. So nice gain this week, about £20,000 up, and this is after making some reasonable sales. I kind of said when it got to some of these targets that I would make some sales. So just a quick bit of news before I come back to the portfolio. So there's been a lot of news this week, more sort of around tweets from Elon Musk and that sort of thing, but I thought more substantial news really was another sort of properly listed ETF on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So got one in Germany on the Deutsche Exchange, and now one for sort of North American exposure. So this done, I think, $165 million in the first day of trading, so it seems to be one that's going to be well used. Fairly bullish. So this is sort of something that would allow the institutions to get in a little bit more. May not trade as a sort of such a high premium to something like the Grayscale Investment Trust, which sort of the institutions are buying, but they're paying about 30% more than the actual Bitcoin price. So if this sort of makes it a little bit more stable, then or sort of reasonable price for them to get in, then more might go for it. So be interesting to see. I thought that was the sort of best solid news for the future, really, rather than sort of pumps. But so looking at the portfolio, it's mostly Bitcoin that has gone up this week, about 14%. Some others have beaten this, but obviously sort of with the larger holding, this is where most of the gain has come from. So I said when got to sort of sustainably above $50,000 that I would probably take about one Bitcoin off the table. Obviously we're past that now. That was about £37,000. But kind of thinking I need a little bit more money than I initially thought to retire, just with costs going up and potential sort of inflation and that sort of thing. A few other bits that I forgot to add into my calculations. So I'm just being a little bit more sort of bullish on the price and waiting to sell some. But I sold a quarter of a Bitcoin. So it takes me down to 5 3/4. And then some of the other coins sort of lagging behind, not doing quite so well. Ethereum sort of 5%, having a bit of a slow week, but did go a little higher. But I expect that to be doing well going forward. Cardano or ADA is sort of the one of the big movers in the top market cap coins, other than Binance Coin, which is sort of the token of the Binance exchange. Potential sort of developments with them sort of using their exchange for a lot more than just buying and selling, but not too sure about their coin. It's not one that I would own. Litecoin practically flat for the week, so waiting for probably £200 to start selling that again. With the Cardano price, I did take 5,000 off, so I kind of had sort of my price targets for this set at around about 60p, and then sort of 80p a little bit longer term. So to be at sort of 80p nearly, or did go to 85p. Pretty happy with that. So maybe I'll get a bit more on this than I thought. XLM or Stellar is down for the week. Some of these sort of smaller ones are down. We sort of had a fair move a week or two ago, so just sort of having a little bit of a rest. OMG sort of really it was high last weekend, to be fair, but 11.5% down for the week. Tron just sort of basically flat, a little bit up and down, but 2-3% up. XRP again sort of did go to quite a high last weekend. Got their SEC trial, sort of pre-trial this week, so we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, down 14% for the week. Power Ledger starting to see some real moves, 41% up on the week, so this is the highest mover. But obviously it's a small position and it's not even in the top 100, but yeah, starting to probably get to the point where I'll take another probably 8,000 off this and then just leave 10,000. It was only a sort of thought of as a small position. Dash has had a real good move, 26%. So I did sell 5 Dash at the sort of yesterday morning. So takes me down to 17. Pretty happy with that. EOS is down 6%. Again, just sort of had its move a week or so ago. Probably waiting for sort of once we're comfortably above £4, and then maybe sort of sell 300 of this. But we'll see how it goes. Basic attention token, basically flat for the week, down 2%. Waiting for sort of probably reasonably higher prices for that. Dogecoin, still not really sure sort of what to do with this. Don't know whether it's had its pump. 14% down. Yeah, obviously it's sort of had its little run up. Just show on the monthly view. So yeah, it got to sort of 8p, 9p. Not really sure what to do with this. But see how it performs sort of in the next week or so. But yeah, that's the portfolio for the week. So sold about 15,000 overall to go into the Trading 212 Invest account next week. Just sort of deleveraging a little bit more from Bitcoin. It's not me seeing it as bearish or anything like that. Me wanting to get out. It's just sort of probably still about 70% crypto in terms of my total portfolio. So it's not really sort of the risk I want to take at the moment. So I just keep selling as it rises up. It's sort of been rising above 70%, so I just sell it down to that, and as it starts sort of going up more, assuming it does, then I'll start to sell larger amounts and put it all into stocks. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Drop a like, as always appreciated, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.